Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this week's episode of Mocktail Minutes. This is Bailey.
And this is Brianna.
This week, I got really fancy. I made my drink with vanilla protein from Drink Wholesome, and then I did the Doc Pop Poppy.
Mm,
It's not as good as the root beer one, but it's still not bad.
yum. I totally forget that I'm going to do that until we get on here. And I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. I'm making a note of it.
Yeah. And then it's like my snack too, because I'm getting some
Right.
fiber, well, only like 2 grams, but still. I'm getting some fiber, and then I'm getting my protein in. So,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
two grams
blood
is
sugar.
what 2 grams is what some people get in a day. So you're doing good. I'm doing a recess. I'm doing the raspberry lemon. I just really like recess. Can they sponsor us already? Like,
Okay, if you get sponsored by Recess, then I would die for a Poppy sponsorship.
I would feel so cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Poppy, total side note, PepsiCo bought them
Um,
and everybody's upset, but they bought them for like over $2 billion. I'm like, who in their right mind is like, no, thank you. I don't want generational wealth.
exactly.
But anyways, neither here nor there. And I'm like, cool.
Tay all over again. And now, like, imagine being able to go out somewhere and get a Poppy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're going to be
Take
able
all
to,
my money.
yeah, they're going to be able to like distribute it more. Like that was wrong. They're going to be able to like it's going to be in more places now because PepsiCo has that more of a reach. So cool.
Are you joking?
I refills absolutely.
Take me to the
Good.
gas station. We're getting a Poppy.
Right? It's for the good, you guys. I'm telling you. But anyways, total side note.
Today, we're doing short because we both overbook ourselves. And so we have to still get the podcast in, so we're going to give you short, sweet, quick information. So we
Yes.
are talking about the top 5 mistakes that are affecting your blood sugar. We're going to call it something like that. But basically, top 5 things that we see people are doing every day that is just not working well for your blood sugar roller coaster. And maintaining steady blood sugar levels is going to be beneficial for energy, your mood, and literally your overall health. So many things stem from blood sugar balancing in case you haven't picked that up from any of our other episodes.
Yeah.
So, first one, skipping breakfast because you've gone a long time without eating because hopefully you're sleeping. So, you're fasting and then you're not eating in the morning. This can actually cause your blood sugar levels to drop, leading to more cravings, fatigue, and overeating later in the day. So, a lot of times when I see these types of issues, it's not necessarily like a nighttime problem. Maybe it's a morning time problem.
Mhm.
It's also going to trigger to release cortisol probably, which is going to make blood sugar harder to control because now you're running off stress hormones rather than nutrients. So
Yeah.
if you include a protein-rich breakfast, you're going to stabilize your glucose levels and prevent those spikes and crashes. So
Yeah.
eat breakfast every day.
Eat
I
it
mean, at least get some protein in. Start there.
at least. And let's just I'm not gonna dwell on this, but no breakfast and caffeine is like double. Just set yourself up for disaster. I don't want it to be too
Plus working
specific.
out
Yep. Like I'm doing all the right things. No.
of
Yeah.
death.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And then you just feel horrible and you rinse and repeat. The next one is interesting. It's relying on artificial sweeteners. So, yes, it seems like a good idea. Okay, I'm going to use an alternative sweetener. It's not going to increase my blood sugar, but and we are having more research coming out on this, which people don't want to believe, but it can stimulate an insulin response and affect your gut health. So, again, insulin is the key player in blood sugar balance. And yes, while your glucose isn't going up and everything looks good, you could have more insulin roaming around, which long term isn't going to be great. It can also lead to increased sugar cravings and leading to overeating later because they're just so much more sweet than regular sugar. And so that can make you want to have more sweet stuff. And then some of the artificial sweeteners like aspartame and saccharin, they can alter your gut bacteria, and gut bacteria and your gut health play a huge role in blood sugar regulation. And that is a very complicated topic. It's super hard to research, but we do know that they affect your gut microbiome, and your gut microbiome is a huge player in glucose regulation. So it's like, what's the lesser of evils? I will say, don't just be like, well, if I just switch to sugar free everything and then I'm doing a great job. Depends. But yeah, maybe just cool it a little bit, you know? But yeah.
Next one would be eating only a salad for lunch. So, yes, it's tricky. I mean, yeah, salad is probably a better option than a burger and fries or a piece of pizza or something like that. So salads, they are in fact nutrient dense, but they often are lacking protein and truly fiber. Even though it's like, wow,
Yeah.
look at my bowl of lettuce. Okay, lettuce doesn't have that much fiber, to be quite
No.
honest. So it's usually lacking the protein, fiber. Fat, it kind of depends. But usually, especially if you're going out to eat to get a salad, you're not getting a good quality fat from that dressing. A lot of times they're like a soybean oil base. I have been obsessed with using these flavored oil and vinegars from a local place. So I literally use it's a lemon olive oil and a strawberry balsamic vinaigrette.
Yum.
So good, so amazing, and I don't have to make the dressing myself. I just drizzle and drizzle.
I love that.
So they're often lacking the protein, fat, maybe some fiber, kind of depends on what you do for it. So if you're having a meal low in protein and fats, this can lead to a quick glucose drop, causing, again, that fatigue and the cravings in the afternoon. So at least you want to make sure you're adding protein. Chicken or eggs are great options that most places are going to have.
Hmm.
And you can try and switch up the dressing. See if they have just olive oil and squeeze some lemon juice on it. Super easy to change it up and to keep that blood sugar more steady and keep you fuller for longer.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a big one. And then if you're thinking like, well, I skipped breakfast because I'm fasting and I worked out this morning and then I had a lunch that was just a salad, you could see where this is setting you up for disaster later on. The next one, and I talk about this a lot with people, is consuming healthy processed snacks. So we're thinking things like, granola bars, even things like the Quest chips, like the 100-calorie snack packs, things like that, or, protein shakes or yogurts that are like low calorie, but they have a lot of added sugar, right? But the worst thing we could have ever done was been like, hey, for your blood sugar, let's just eat really small amounts of calories all day long that are simple processed carbohydrates. No.
Hmm.
But when you're really like, oh, I'm, wanting to lose weight, I'm looking at my calories, those are the foods that you're grabbing and they're just not great. You're not allowing your body to fast throughout the day between your meals. You're not really having any fat or protein, especially fat. That's how they're getting them to be such low calorie. Fat is taken out of it. And we know fat plays a huge role in blood sugar regulation. So even snacks that are like natural, or they may not have like added sweeteners, anything like that, they can still spike your blood sugar. Not a great option. I would rather you reach for some whole foods and have like a snack that's actually going to keep you full and really help you manage your blood sugar. Something that's protein containing. So, opting for the whole foods, nuts, seed, boiled eggs, jerky sticks, Greek yogurt. I mean, the list goes on. Avocado is like a great one, etc.
Hmm. And the last one we'll say, because we just picked five, is not drinking enough water. I
Yeah.
have so many people that they're like, I'm drinking water, just know I'm not drinking enough. Honestly, I would say most adults, if you're getting 60 ounces of water, that's a good minimum. I think
Yeah.
that's a good place to be at. So start there. But really, dehydration can concentrate your blood sugar levels, making it harder for your body to regulate your glucose. So water is also, it's going to help flush out excess glucose through the kidneys and it's going to support your metabolic function. So
Mm-hmm.
really, I mean, just keep it simple. Drink enough water throughout the day to help prevent those fluctuations and those cravings because also your hunger and thirst signals, they get mixed up a little sometimes. So if you're
Yeah.
making sure you're staying hydrated, then maybe you're not as hungry as often. Not as a dieting trick that we've been told, but as a way of, no, let's just make sure you're hydrated.
Yeah. Like I'm not feeling so snacky because I'm actually hydrated. And that's it. People would be surprised how much better blood sugar regulation they have when they just actually start drinking more than like
Yeah.
24 ounces of water. Like,
Yeah, it
oh,
makes a difference.
yeah.
Kind of think about, address, and make some of the changes that we recommended to help get better blood sugar balance, which will impact your weight loss, your energy, your sleep, your inflammation, all of those things by simply balancing your blood sugar.
Yep. It's the hill I will literally die on. I'm putting it on my headstone.
Balance your blood sugar.
Balance blood sugar.
I'm watching you.
So yeah, maybe we'll start putting it like in the episode like title, like quick and dirty or something, like when we have these
Yeah.
really short episodes, because these are fun.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Bye.
Bye.